My Govan and Melanine, and well met indeed. I'm Adrian, and welcome back to Middle-earth as we continue on as Khazad-dûm. For you, it has been only a few days since you last visited the channel, provided you watch everything. But for me, it has been well over a week. I'm back, and I must first of all apologise. There was no intro to this video, and I apologise for that, but it's been manic now that I've been back. Holiday is always a difficult time with work involved, so I didn't really get a chance to do it. I can only apologise. I prostrate myself before thee and beg of your forgiveness, to use Ace Ventura's words. But I will come back with one in the future. But in many ways, I don't think it matters too much there isn't an intro, because he is going to be a big part of the next intro, let's be honest. And I think having two intros dedicated to the Balrog might be a little tedious, but having one where we absolutely crush the bugger, I think will be cracking. So we're about to attack him. Are we, or are we going to hope that he attacks us? No, we're going to hope that he attacks us. We're going to pray to Aule above. Aule, smite down our enemies with your hammer of justice, and make our arms as strong as your own. Elsewhere, things have gone relatively well and bad. Many of you decried my command of the attack of Ziegler. It was very entertaining reading those comments while I was away. Generally speaking, the overall opinion is that the loss at Ziegler is overwhelmingly my fault. I killed off our general, and that I'm just not very good a siege commander, apparently. But what we have to deal with at the moment, in a far more pressing and irritating matter, is that of course Ziegler has now rebelled against us. So Oin's Rest needs to be reclaimed. We don't, I don't think, have the troops to do it. Oh no, they've only got 2 units, so we should be able to get back in there. And we're besieging down here in Ostenithil, so we can take the town of the Elves. No longer really a fitting name, as it's a goblin hive of activity. But what we need to do now is end the turn and pray, again, as I've said to Aule, that we can kill this scum. They bring a Balrog from the depths of time itself. Ah, Cameth Bryn has fallen. Yeah, the goblins are out. The goblins are out. They've got up here, though, haven't they? Koloniak. They will do what they can there. Any other agents need to move? Yes, where are you heading to, Bavor? You're going to talk to the Dorwyn Rim. But you've been blocked by the runic hordes. Alright, there we are. Let's end the turn and see what happens then. What else was I going to say? Oh, I've spoken with Izzy before I went away about joining together and doing a series. And the first steps of that have been laid, but it won't be coming like this week or anything like that. I've got a fair bit going on off screen, if you will, over the next couple of weeks. Some big changes to my own life, not to not to YouTube. And so I don't know when I will fit those in at the moment. So I will need to message Izzy actually and just say, oh, just pop a little cork in this just for a little while. I've got a few bits and bobs to deal with, and then I'll be right with you. But Izzy and I have a plan to bring a series of multiplayer battles to you all. And if they're very successful, we could then potentially expand it out to involve some of you. Yes, that's right. You, sitting at home, watching this on your sofa, on your computer chair, in your high-quality gaming chair. Oh, I've just noticed my... That's irrelevant. Right, the Balrog has attacked us. The terror of Middle-earth. And remember, the Balrog works now. It's a bit sort of... I'm pleased with the way that it works, but it can be a bit buggy. And by that, you'll see when we get in the battle, but they quite frequently knock the Balrog over. But otherwise, his army's fairly meh. And with the bridge that we're about to get, this should be easy. Famous last words. Of course, you've all voted now as well. Well, I say you've all, barely any of you. Warhammer's so wildly unpopular on this channel, I don't know why. I suppose you're all here for Divide and Conquer, and I'm not very good at the game. And but then I say that, I mean, I won that Clan Angrand one on very hard. I think I knocked myself too much. I think I'm all right at the game, to be honest. And I think just because I'm not a min-maxer and you're not watching me kill thousands and thousands with like one unit, then people like to say I'm rubbish. But actually, I think no. You stand up for yourself, Gallo, and you say, no, I'm better than you're all making me out to be. But anyway, that aside, apart from the battle at Ziegler, all of that aside, oh, this could potentially be a massacre. Right, I'm going to take all of your advice on board, and I'm going to put the catapults as close to the battle line as I can get them. Oh, look at that. It's actually able to set up. What is this madness? Oh, there we go. Immediately jumped back. Yeah, so I think I'm alright at Warhammer, to be honest. I know a lot of you really don't like Warhammer, and maybe that's the problem. Maybe it is just intrinsic that the types of people that like medieval are the types of people that do not like Warhammer. Whereas the newer crowd who've come in since Shogun and Rome and all of those, they're probably far more open to Warhammer because they've never really had any fantasy. And of course, Divide and Conquer is the absolute premier fantasy mod that there is, far surpassing Third Age Total War some time ago, and only real competition not yet released. But Rise of Mordor really is coming along. Oh, you just do what I want you to do. Oh, so it begins. Bet you haven't missed that, have you? Gallo annoyingly shouting at the screen while he moves the camera around in a poor way. Right, we want to keep some people at the top so that hopefully they don't just try and beam through. And oh, we have 3 catapults. We have 3 catapults. I'm not sure how else we can use that one. You could potentially sit like on the ridge instead of have the archers. Yeah, if we sit you on the ridge and leave you with normal shot instead of, so you two both do grape shot. And hopefully firing down into there. And then if you just do normal shot down into there, that should be alright. Okay, oh, and I've done totally the wrong thing. Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. This is already proving to be terrible. You're already questioning why you're watching today. Get the Dwarven Defenders. Oh, you upgraded Dwarven Defenders. I think they are. Yes. That's what they look like when they upgrade. Very flat noses, I just noticed. What is happening to your nose there, friend? Has he got a nose guard on? Are they wearing something on their nose? No, they just have bizarrely shaped noses. Oh well. Let's not mock our citizenry. Doesn't lead to good performance. Right, the Ballister Crews. I'm going to try and walk you down the ramp as soon as it begins and try and pause you down here. No, because you're definitely just going to shoot us. I'll move them down the ramp, and then if the enemy gets through that first bit... I don't think the enemy will get through that first bit, but if they do... Okay, and then we're going to have these guys ready on the sides. Ready on the sides. There we are. And then you're going to be on that side as well. And then I've got a third one, haven't we? I've got a third one, haven't I? Yeah, there we are. So that's you and you. You haven't been used, and you and you. Alright, you guys come to the top of the ramp then. There we are, and you're already up there, you're up there now, and then we've just got the archers who are all down below. Right, perfect. Start the battle, pause the battle. Oh dear, what a nightmare. Archers, you don't need to be 100% accurate, but just throw whatever you can down that line. Alright, and I will take those actually, I've put them in the wrong place really. You come on the ramp there. And then if you could just move forward, and if you could just move to the edge as well, that will do you guys nicely. And that's it, that's your lot. Right, let's do it. But anyway, about Warhammer, there will be a Warhammer video tomorrow, and it will be Beastmen, and it will be, I'm afraid to say for many of you, Taurox the Brass Bull, because he won overwhelmingly so, with half of the votes going for him. Which is not surprising, given that he is the new thing. Right, move as far forward as you can. Come at me, bro. Right, the Balrog. Let's go and have a look at the Balrog. Here is the Balrog. This is how he has to look in the Med 2 engine. I know he looks a little bit silly in that he doesn't move his arms very much. And something that's a bit annoying about the Balrog is because he has a troll bodyguard. But the Balrog himself is a quote-unquote normal general. He can get knocked over by his own troll bodyguard. But when he's in battle, he has the same stats and abilities and strengths and everything that the trolls have. But for some bizarre reason, he can just get knocked over by his own bodyguard. And it's just an oddity of the Med 2 engine. But you will see him probably flailing around a fair few times in today's battle. But it means that the game doesn't crash, and so for that alone, I would take it. I also think it's rather thematic, isn't it? The Balrog wouldn't give 2 hoots about all these snagger crap in front of him. Come on, guys. Oh, that was so close. If they had hit, that would have been fantastic. Can the grape shot kill the Balrog in one go? Do it. Do it. Do it, chaps. Oh, goodness gracious. You were not wrong about how overpowered they are. Oh, and the catapult takes out a troll or a Balrog. Oh, it shouldn't be called a Balrog. That's silly. Right, keep going, guys. Keep going. Come on. How are we diddling up here? What are you guys up to? Oh, look, you are in perfect formation, actually. Do fire at will if you can. Come on, give us a volley on that Balrog. Yes, 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 yes. The grape shot storms across the bridge. We need to send more troops down there, and we need to send them down now. The Dwarven defenders are soon to die. Oh, and our ballister crews are killing our own. Don't fire at will yet. Oh, see, look, that one's fine. Has the Balrog already died? I think the Balrog's already been taken down by siege. Glorious day. Oh, bugger. I was too slow in moving the reinforcements down. What's fighting you? Oh, we lost a catapult. Oh, from our own bloody... Oh, of course. Get down that hill. Absolutely paramount to this victory is those catapults. There we go, they're in goal. They're involved. They're involved. And they've picked their one back up. Fire at will. Just mosh pit into them. Go, 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 go. What are we on? 10% place. 28%. Catapults. Fire. Why didn't we get the message that the Balrog had died? Oh no, the Balrog... Isn't the Balrog an officer, actually, and not the actual general? Now, the Balrog unit... Sorry, I should have showed you that ages ago. They're really powerful. 67 attack, 25 charge bonus. 58 total defense with 7 hit points. Oh dear. They are monsters. So much so, actually, I don't think our... Oh, that's nice, though. That's like prime catapult position. But in many ways, they're way too close to the front. And by many ways, I mean they're just way too close to the front. Get you to run down here. Get you to run down here. You might as well fire at will. Get the catapults out. Get the catapults out. Get the catapults out. Let's go, let's go. Get them out, get them out, get them out, get them out. They sort of are getting them out. Yes, nice. The dwarves will hold them in position. We've got other dwarves running down. It's about time. Who's this up in here? Oh, they're all going down now. Get the catapults back to the ramp. Get them back to the ramp. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Right, we'll put the ballister crews aren't doing anything, are they? Let's be honest. Let's not lie to ourselves any further. Get them out. Here we are. Right, the catapults did manage it. They are out. Oh, that one isn't. Oh, bugger. Come on, just get out, chaps. Just get out. Let's go. Archers have for some reason engaged in combat. How are we doing? 30% plays 44%, and it's all the Balrogs doing. What we got here? Get out of the way. Just keep running. Just run down the hill. Stop stopping. Who's that there? You've not brought your catapult with you. Ah, this one's in position. I think those catapults are lost. Who have we still got up the top? We've still got forces at the top, including Legion Deeping Guard and our general. Can you hit? Oh, nice. The ballisters are getting involved now that they're up there. Yeah, I'll take that.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Only half the enemy force remains. Stand strong, my bearded friends. Get out of the way of each other. Are you firing? Yes, you are. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. What have we got in the maelstrom of war down there? Fair few. Right, you catapult. Let's hope that was all enemies. Who is fighting you? How have Snagger archers made it through, guys? Right, turn them. Spread them out. Let's do some mortar shots. They're more likely to not kill us. Alright, fire at will then. No, don't let the troll get you. Ah, who let the troll through? Oh, there's only one left. Oh, get the general. You're free to fire at will. So are you. We'll send the general down to kill that troll. They 71% of them have died, and yet the balance of favour is still that strong because the Balrog still has 10 bloody people. How do you kill a creature of the underworld? Yeah, so it's been a while since I set the Balrog up. And I did set it up, but it just shows you how much stuff goes out of my mind. But if memory serves, my point earlier, the Balrog, the actual model of the Balrog, the one with the wings, who's now dead on the bridge, is only an officer. And the actual Balrog, so the entity that needs to die for the game to tell you that the Balrog is dead, I believe is just a normal orc general, because the way that generals work in the game, they can't look like a troll because they have a fixed rigged skeleton that applies to all generals of all nations of all classes, which is the same reason why the general themselves, the actual model that is the general, can't have a bow or can't have a spear. They will always fight with a sword because they have a fixed model that is with a sword. I mean, there may be ways to change it, but that's how it always was in DaC, and that's how it's been in many other mods as well, if memory serves. So I don't think it's something that can be changed. So the actual Balrog general is actually in amongst this mire somewhere and just looks like a particularly aggressive orc. He doesn't actually have a Balrog model, as you know, because the Balrog model is dead. So that Balrog that's dead on the bridge is just one of these. He has the same stats and abilities as one of these Balrogs. And as we just saw a moment ago, a direct hit from catapults will kill one of those Balrogs, one of those types of trolls, regardless of how good they are. Oh, our thing up here has run out of normal shot and has changed to grape shot's all it's got left. Can someone please kill this troll? How are we doing?
Only half our force remains.
Oh, bugger. We're peppering them. We're peppering them. They've got down to 86%. Most of it is now just those Balrogs. Right, Legion Deeping Guard, I need you. Oh, the troll finally died. Get down there. Mountain Uruks. Black Pit. I saw Black Pit in amongst all of that just a moment ago. Where were they? Can't see them now. How are you doing, Catapult? Oh, you've run out of things to shoot. Snag of skirmishers pushing through. Let's talk more fight. Yes, there she rides. The ballista crew is helping. I'm helping. Oh, just killed the man in front of him.
Winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
The Balrog is down to 7. Oh, and another one goes to the grape shot. Down to 6. Let's just get you past all of the siege. Right. Catapult up here. Ah, you're done. Just get yourself out of the way. You're all getting involved. So catapult crew. Turn and give us some shot. Go on. No, they're not. They don't want to do it. I think we got this. A Balrog just died to melee. Oh no, it didn't. No, it didn't. No, it is just basically now our whole army versus the Balrogs. Don't worry about friendly fire. Just kill them. Look how close they are to you. Just run out of there. Just run out of there. Leave the machines. Come on. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh. We're going to kill our own general, aren't we? Go on, and again. I believe in you guys. I believe in you. I know your aim is true. You just burnt another dwarf, didn't you? Imagine that. Oh, Oin's getting massacred. There's only 5 left. One of them is the general. One of them is the actual Balrog. And is that him right there? Yes, there you go. That is what the Balrog general actually looks like. So very anticlimactically, the Balrog could well have been one of these though. There's nothing to say the Balrog couldn't fight on to the end. It was just unlucky that he got stuck on the bridge and died with the first few. There's 2 more standing next to him. And there he is actually. There is the Balrog in all his deadly glory. Died with his mouth open. Now just comes... Oh, what a strike! 2 for 1, you absolute monsters. Buy that entire team a barrel of grog each. That is fantastic work. 2 for 1. Goodness gracious me. Right, anyone who can still fight on. Yes, and another one goes.
If we remain true and steadfast.
Oh, what a strike, chaps. Absolutely phenomenal work. And all that remains then is for us all to kill the Balrog itself. Or the general, known as the Balrog. More dwarves come sliding down the hill. Blow the horn of Erebor. We'll get him eventually. Notwithstanding that it's taken siege equipment to kill all other members of his company. We will get him in melee. And remember, they attacked us, the time's on our side. But unless he dies, the Balrog unit will survive. Think of him as the spirit of the Balrog, the very essence of evil that circles within the minds of all the corrupted Maya. And now he's fighting against quite possibly the easiest unit in our roster. The ballista crew. He's not doing very well though, is he? He seems to have insane hit points, but no actual attack. Now, he's supposed to have an attack of 67. But I think generals have an attack independent of units. An officer, the 2 units that you can set in the EDU, They have the stats of the unit. They take on whatever stats of whatever unit you add them to. They don't have their own individual stats. Which means in units of Snagger, for example, the officers, even though they look like mounted Uruks, they will die just as easily as Snagger will. But in a Balrog unit, the Balrog officer is just like the Balrog's troll bodyguard, so very powerful. But this fella, though, I don't think generals do take the stats of their unit. I'm sure they have their independent stats. Which means that we probably will do so little damage to this fella because of how many insane hit points we gave the Balrog as a general in the stat screens that we have access to behind the scenes. The time will probably run out before he dies. All right, we can get around that though by taking everything that isn't the general or isn't that and telling them all to run away. And try and maneuver it so that only our best units fight him.
The battle is very much in our favour. If we remain true and steadfast,
I'm thinking almost exclusively of Legion Guard here. Legion Guard are our best unit, aside from the Zenith. How long will this guy gonna last? And then there's 5. Oh, look at that shot. All that is good with the dwarves. The siege, the lone catapult with the flags of Khazad-dûm flying behind. It's fantastic. Alright, let's leave it at time 6. Either he dies or we win through the timer. Oh, we have got Zenith Guard getting close. Who does actually do more damage? Zenith Guard do 11. Deepen Guard do 8. Oh, and they're not armor piercing. Oh, neither are. So we just want the Zenith Guard in there, really. We don't want to risk our general. Oh, that's the general right there. Come on, you get involved. I know that you're a Zenith Guard. Oh, he's up against our general now. Oh, bugger. We don't want another one killed, so pull out of there, please. Come on, guys, you've got 2.5 minutes. I don't think they're going to do it, you know. I think he genuinely is going to survive. That's just ridiculous. That is insane. He's utterly surrounded. He's not killed a dwarf in almost this whole 3-minute period.
The day is done. Our bravery and arms
2 soldiers remain. 1
Our
being
enemy
him.
is not yet vanquished.
Average victory. Top kills 340 Dwarven Catapult, 336, 381 Dwarven Catapult. We lost a fair few of our own. We lost a lot of our own to friendly fire. It was worth it. The banner of Khazad-dûm flies high today. Stand your ground. I wonder where the Balrog will go. I wonder if he will be able to survive, because there's no goblin province bordering us. So he doesn't have anywhere to go. Oh, and indeed, yeah. It was too far away for him to retreat back up there, so he just died. It's over. It is over. The Balrog is gone. Durin's Bane destroyed. It is done. Durin's Bane and his goblin reinforcements are defeated. Our king and warriors fought valiantly against the overwhelming force, but it was the wizard that delivered the final blow to the Balrog. Terrible news, however, my lord. Tharkun has fallen with the beast, and both now lie slain upon the mountainside. We shall never forget the sacrifice of the wizard. Long have we feared this ancient evil, the terror that drove us from the mines. Never again shall we fear the deeps of the mines. You should send diplomats to Erebor, the Iron Hills, and Thorin's Halls to spread the word. The more settlements we conquer, the higher the chance that we will receive help from other dwarven lands where we have spread the word. All will know the great victory of the dwarves of Khazad-dûm. You're bloody right there, son. Alright, you up to Erebor now.
I must stop here, sir.
Yeah, right.
My lord.
And to the one. Yeah, you. For the dwarves. Where are we going? Erdluin. Erdluin, sir.
Yes,
You'll pass back through the mountains, the safety of the mountains. Let all know that the mountainside now stands in peace. Safety has been brought once again to the great peaks of the Misty Mountains, and Ziegler is free for all to roam once more.
Combining the armies, sire.
And it was by dwarven might it was made so. None will forget our victory here.
Marching now.
What have you got in our interest then? One orc fighter, one orc hunter. When we get in there, we shall massacre the population again,
Aye, my liege.
which will mean that Oinsrest will make no money for most of the rest of the game.
They shall not see me.
Ah, there's Imladris.
Moving quietly.
Were the elves there when we needed assistance against the Balrog? No. Did the elves send aid in our times of need before the Balrog came, so that we would be better placed to deal with it? No. Only the great wizard Tharkun helped us, and he's paid for that with his life. Now, interestingly, now what you're all going to ask me, you're going to say, but Gallo, did Gandalf the Grey actually just die in the game? Are the Dunedain now going to get a Gandalf the White for free? And I am afraid to say, I think the answer is no. I think that message is possibly just for flavour text now, ever since we severed the connection of the Gandalf and the Balrog. But I have to say, that before I departed the mod, on the to-do list was update the Moria script, or the Khazad-dûm script, because of text messages exactly like the one we've just read, which suggests that Gandalf helped us, he was present in the battle, and he is now dead. Whereas in truth, Gandalf actually didn't get involved in any way. We changed it, as I've mentioned many times before, a long time ago, that if you go and get Gandalf's aid, the Balrog's killed off screen, because the Balrog would crash the game. But when the Balrog was fixed so that it wouldn't crash the game, the script wasn't changed. So Gandalf actually plays no part at all. Also, who has just raised Dale? What is going on up here? Oh, Gundabad! Gundabad are running rampant in the north. Our kin in Erebor are under attack. Khazad-dûm will repay the kindness that our brothers showed us at the start of our expedition, and we will muster a force to ride north. As soon as we have the infrastructure to do that, we will do that. Oh, we've got 2 units there. If you send those back, can they be retrained? No. How long till they can get them? 46. 5 turns. Oh, they're not too long. Yeah, we can wait then. In fact, send back those as well, because they can be retrained over outside.
Forward.
Aye, sir. Aye. Got an archery range coming, and then a great miner sword to get the highest barracks, but we're just not there yet. We'll just siege Austin and Thiel out till they rise up, which they will do, and then we'll attack that. Oin's rests under siege. Everything is going according to Aule's great plan. And once Erebor has been saved from the forces of Gundabad, we will turn our attention to the elves. Or I'd like to turn my attention to both at once. I think a little elven repression is on the cards. But for now, that's going to conclude. So tomorrow you will get, hopefully tomorrow, I don't know. I'm busy at the start of this week. I will do what I can, but no promises. I like to think that you all kind of cut me some slack when I don't hit my schedule or I fall out of whack with videos, because let's be honest, I don't ask in every single video for you to subscribe and like the video and share with your friends and anything like that. And I think in turn you can then allow me to be a little lackluster in my timings. But anyway, there'll be the first Beastman video tomorrow. I would encourage you to watch that if you haven't seen any Warhammer stuff, or if you haven't seen my Warhammer stuff, because you might like it. But if you don't worry, just say why, and then have a good day. And then there'll be another DaC video. Now, I'm not going to go back to Battle of Middle-earth for a couple of weeks, so that we can really put some time into the Beastman on Warhammer. So it's DaC and Warhammer for a couple of weeks, and then we'll go back to Warhammer / Battle of Middle-earth for the days that aren't DaC based. And then Izzy's multiplayer campaign, the campaign I'm playing with him, will come sometime soon as well. But for now, have a wonderful day, everyone. And until we speak again, Navarneden Perimad Melonin, and farewell.